Imagine how far back we are in the upper tier of the London Stadium as Forest make their way out, and West Ham a little bit more slowly. I was going to say alongside them, but almost behind them. They started off alongside them, but it looks like with it being the final day of the season, the players have got a lot of young children. It's very much an end-of-season feel here. We've got the bubble machines blowing the bubbles around the London Stadium as well. And the West Ham Player of the Season award was presented to Aaron Wan-Bissaka beforehand. West Ham have already announced that 4 of the players are leaving after today. Danny Ings not involved in the squad today, but 3 of them are involved in the squad. So big days for all of those as well. 2 in the starting lineup, Aaron Cresswell and Vladimir Sofal. But from a Forest perspective, as they strip off their white tracksuits now and reveal their third strip, all sky blue today. Shirts, shorts and socks, all sky blue today. And now into midfield, this is Ward-Prowse, who switches it out to Sofal down the right-hand side. Sofal with room to cross and does so, and head in, and a good save straight away by Matt Sells. Tips over his crossbar to deny the header at the back post from Souček in the penalty area. Sofal with the cross. Souček got just in behind Milenkovic, who mistimed his jump. Right, here's Aina with another long throw from the right-hand side. Arrow towards the edge of the box. This the edge of the 6-yard box, and a great save now from Areola to deny Gibbs-White on the volley at the back post to stop it going even for a goal kick. That's a fine save. It came all the way through a crowd of bodies to Gibbs-White, who controlled it on his chest and then volleyed towards goal. Back edge of the 6-yard box in the opening 5 minutes of the game.
He's done well there, Gibbs-White, to control the ball. But
Here's Wood for Gibbs-White again, edge of the box. His shot this time is blocked. Spins out for Dominguez. He gives it to Anderson. Anderson into the penalty area, stabs it low towards goal. He gives it further wide right now for Bowen. Bowen towards the edge of the penalty area, jinking in, good tackle, but it spins off towards Sofal, who shoots, and now Sells has to save that as well at his near post and turns it around for a corner. Perhaps a little bit more routine that for Matt Sells from the angle for Sofal. West Ham a little bit fortunate this time to see the ball spin towards Sofal off the block by Dominguez, but he certainly was dragged down a little bit. And certainly his shirt was tugged. That's given away, and Morgan Gibbs-White fires home. Alphonse Areola just laid the ball straight to Gibbs-White, 16 yards out, and Morgan Gibbs-White scores for Forest after 11 minutes. Gibbs-White scores, immediately goes across to get a Taiwo Awoniyi shirt, which he holds up now in the corner here at the London Stadium. He gives that Taiwo Awoniyi shirt a kiss, having been gifted the ball by Alphonse Areola, middle of the goal, middle of the penalty area, 16 yards out. There was no danger, there was not a problem at all, and Areola's ball was straight to Gibbs-White, who said thank you very much and tucked it into the net. 1-0 Forest, 11 played.
Yeah, I'm laughing because I can't believe what Areola's just done. Just put it on.
Forest leading 1-0. Elliot Anderson with the corner deep to the back post, headed down, and Areola saves that from Wood. He hooks it back over his shoulder to the back post. Might come for Anderson as the ball was being taken away from the penalty area in the first place. It would actually hit the post, that effort from Chris Wood. Nodded it down and just struck the post as Alanga prepares to take the free kick. In it comes from Alanga, right-footed, fizzed in, goal! Gibbs-White again, I think, with a touch at the near post. If there was any touch, it's Gibbs-White. If not, it's Alanga. Fizz delivery from the left-hand side, right-footed, and curls into the net. I think Morgan Gibbs-White might have got the faintest of touches. Milenkovic maybe as well is in there at the near post, and he seems to be getting some congratulations. There's a bit of chat between them about who exactly has got the last touch on that. But it's Anthony Alanga who fires in the free kick. Maybe it was Milenkovic. Maybe it's just hit almost his back and gone in off the back of his shoulder. Running away from Anderson and still going, and then Murillo gets a foot in, but the ball breaks for Soler, who turns nicely. Good save, Matt Sells. Just turned inside away from Dominguez, did Carlos Soler, the Spanish midfielder. Then curled a shot towards goal, and Sells, diving away to his right, makes a good save to parry it round two-handed for a corner. And Max Kilman into the Forest half now for Paquetá. He lofts one over the top. Morato heads it not very far away. Bowen volleys, and West Ham have one back. You could sense from the substitutions a potential change in the momentum of the game, and Morato's header away did not have much on it. And when it fell to Bowen, there was always a worry, because if there is somebody who can smack it in the top corner on the volley, it's him. And that is exactly what he did. It's rolled to Milenkovic to thump it forward. And that is it. Full time. And Forest have won away from home. And Forest, with those 3 points, will keep alive their hopes of Champions League football going into the final day of the season next week against Chelsea. The away section is still packed, and Forest are just now going across in front of the away supporters with a shirt. Now, I can't see it from here because they've got their backs to me, but I'm fairly sure that that shirt that they're holding up as an entire team, with coaching staff there as well, in front of the Forest supporters, is a Taiwo Awoniyi shirt.